Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll
Okay.
be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Just realized I need to turn my voice down. What the hell? There we go. Okay. Now I've got the voice set properly. Man, I just having technical issues. What the fuck? Now my screen is pink. Let me check my HDMI cords. Ugh. So we crashed, OBS lost all internet connection for some reason. Might have been my graphics drivers. They're updated now.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Don't worry about Fist. He got what was coming to him.
Then I guess there are two things I need to thank you for. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? The Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon
has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
God, what the fuck is your shepherd? That's his Rizzler implants.
The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I thought he was gonna look a lot nicer before,
Recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
you know, from the front he doesn't look as terrible.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
The Shizzler.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race.
Are you in
that existed
ad jail right
50,000
now,
years ago.
Llama?
The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
You're not? So, I just went live again. I don't know what the hell's happening, but, my OBS completely disconnected, and I was, Adblock kills the ads. I noticed that, like, I was seeing kind of like a flash, and I kept looking, and for like 15 minutes, I guess I was playing Mass Effect, my stream was down. Wanted to raid you, but you were gone. Yeah. It happens. It's unfortunate. I don't know why it's happening, but that's 2 nights in a row now that like playing Mass Effect OBS will just like crash. Well, I mean, like last night it was my whole internet went down, right? This time my internet was completely fine, but OBS lost connection. So I guess it could be your graphics drivers. I updated those. There was an update for the graphics drivers. We'll see if it's fixed or not. Who'd you end up raiding?
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods. The
Could just
pinnacle
be a
of non-organic
coincidence.
life. And they believe Saren
There's no such thing as
protects them against
coincidence.
that.
Saint.
The Council
Nice.
is just going to love this.
This is a lot to handle. They might just ignore everything we tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
Paragon or Renegade? So far, mostly Paragon. I am playing a little bit more of a neutral character this time rather than a total pussy or howdy bunny hop, how's it going? But you know, when I played this way back in the day, I was just Paragon everything. No, don't do neutral. Okay, I'll try not to do neutral. I'm just trying to like feel it out. My backstory for this character is that yeah, I picked that I was an Earthborn war hero. So like, you know, get the job done. Got to go all in, especially in one. All right, we'll see. We'll see where it ends up taking me. I don't want to be like evil, but Renegade, cool. Playing your first run of Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 is a amazing game. I played these a long time ago, like when they first were like out, back on like the Xbox 360 and stuff. And I just started doing it. Like I'm planning to play through all of them. Again. I just started last night.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
So I think, oh yeah, I'm taking the tech especially. You want to have your charm intimidate as high as possible for certain choices, right? And I've already missed out on certain choices. Your character's face is unique. Yeah, I messed up on him. I messed up. I was trying to make him like, you know, like the meme where it's like the whole like Riz face type thing. And from the front, I was like, that looks pretty good. And then like once I started playing and I saw him from the side, I was like, oh, whoops. But I'm gonna keep it. I think I'm gonna bring Garrus and Tolly with me to this. They probably have the best information for this this part here. But yeah, I didn't know that his nose and jaw and stuff was gonna be all like weirdly sunken and protruded. Garrus, my beloved. Garrus is such a badass. I forgot that his intro in this game, like, you know, there's like a doctor being held at gunpoint and he just shows up and shoots a dude in the face. I was like, bro, you're coming with me.
Strange greeting.
Hi, Wayne.
This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets.
Who you trying to romance in Mass Effect?
The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, this should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult
Hi,
to
Wayne.
fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Sadly, one only has two options. Oh, Wayne, you're stepping on my keyboard. Come here. You're only two options in one. Thanks for sharing the live, Christy. Because I think I romanced the Asari, right? I think they're called Asari, the scientist chick. I think she was my romance in the first one. Caden, Ashley, or Liara. So you can't romance Tolly in this one? I could have swore you could romance Tolly. Liara is the correct choice. Yeah. Yeah. You can in 2? Okay, so 2's probably where I have most of the memories of. You'll be fine.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
2, you can romance like everyone.
I suppose
Hey, thanks for the
you are
follow,
right,
Sean.
human.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Realization. I must
Oh, that
say
means I can change the
she will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must
Where
go
is the
now.
follower goal? Daily follower goal, 1 out of 1. Thank you so much. My monitor keeps turning pink, dude. I don't know why that's happening. I think maybe my HDMI is going bad. How's Mass Effect going? It's picking up. The beginning of the game is just so incredibly slow feeling.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest
Oh,
mistake.
big Wayne yawn.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful.
Oh my god,
That
what
was
is
a great
going
thing
on?
You did, Commander. Approving. You see, then not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to
Dude, I don't know why I'm having so many technical difficulties. First the stream crashed, now it's like, my monitor's turning like pink hued. So I reset my monitor and it's fixed. First run in 15 years, probably. I played this game way back in like junior high school. But I hadn't touched it since. So this is technically my second run, but a lot of it still feels pretty fresh to me. Let's check our journal. Do we have anything else to do over here? This OSD, sorry, consort. We gotta see the consort, see Emily. Everything kicks off in Mass Effect 2 and 3, right? What class did I pick? Vanguard. I wanted to be a little bit of biotics and a little bit of gunplay. But I'm already feeling like I probably should have also maybe gone tech. Wayne, are you playing with the 3D printed hot dog? Hey, let go of that. Let go of that, that's the mic. To be honest, Mass Effect 1, the abilities are kind of ass. Yeah, Mass Effect 1 is just a grind, yeah. Yeah, it does kind of feel like it's a grind, but it's going to be worth it. Vanguard in 2 and 3 goes hard, though. Wayne. Okay, who else do we need to find? That was the embassy. Wayne, are you being a goofy goober right now? Is it super loud, him playing with that thing right next to the mic? Because if it is, I will take that out. Mass 5 is going to be scrapped since EA is being sold. I hope not. Kinda. Alright, Wayne. Here, let me take this thing out for you. Don't claw me up. Honestly, I am hoping that the people who buy EA are just gonna keep it going as like the cash cow that it is. So I don't honestly expect any games to be canceled. Wayne. Bro, Wayne, why are you being so silly? Ow. I think it's pretty likely to not be very good if it does ever come out. Well, hopefully it's better than Andromeda, because apparently Andromeda was, like, trash. And there he goes. What? How am I walking now? What did Wayne press that made me walk super slow, dude? What is happening?
My first CSEC posting was here on the Presidium, mostly for show.
Oh, T. He hit T.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard.
Very low bar.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but
But,
have nowhere else to turn.
The game made by BioWare doesn't mean anything anymore. Yeah, that's what's unfortunate. But I mean, after decades, you know, companies change. So they already destroyed Dragon Age. That breaks my heart so much, because Dragon Age I honestly liked a lot better than Mass Effect. Dragon Age, I still tell stories about, like, you know, me playing my Dwarf Noble in Origins, and how, like, that blew my mind, you know, how the game changes when you just have such a simply different origin. And last night I was telling a story about how, like, you know, if you spare Logain Mactir in the first one, he appears in Inquisition and everything, but yeah, with Veilguard apparently being ass and Andromeda apparently being ass, we might have left the golden age of BioWare games, unfortunately.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
They say why?
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared
Obsidian now too, it seems.
to be returned to me.
Yeah, didn't they do the Outer Worlds? I picked up a copy of the Outer Worlds for the Switch like a week or two ago for like $5 or something. So that, I mean, might be worth it to play it, but I think I tried to play the Outer Worlds like a couple years back, and that sucked. Pillars of Eternity? Isn't Pillars of Eternity like really good though? Or am I thinking Divinity Original? Pillars is fucking incredible. Origins was fantastic. It's like playing a Game of Thrones before it sucked. All they need to do is remake Origins and people would throw money at BioWare. I know, right? I know. Like, give me Morrigan in, like, 4K. I'd throw money at that. Alright, we'll put this
no
right.
reason for your wife's body to be held like this.
Waiting for
Just wait
Expanse of Cyrus Reborn to come out. Rumors is going to play similar to Mass Effect. Expanse of Cyrus Reborn? I'm gonna write that down. I want to look into that.
I just want to give my wife a proper funeral and the respect she deserves.
Divinity is a Larian, so of course it's a banger. Okay, yeah, Larian's pretty awesome. I'm a big fan of Larian right now. Eventually I will be replaying Baldur's Gate, but I was gonna do Baldur's Gate Dark Urge and be super evil, and I'm gonna wear my Dr. Evil cosplay doing it. Oh yeah, let's hold on. Journal. Embassy Lounge. Okay, we're about to pass the Embassy Lounge. Lower Markets. Signal tracking. Wards access corridor. Make the pickup. Orders request. FIS OSD. Weapons shipment. Alright, we still got a lot of stuff to do around here on the Citadel. Larian isn't making BG4, so the next BG is going to be ass, most assuredly. Well, we'll see. Because I guess it all depends on, you know, what exact team is making it and stuff. For example, the older Baldur's Gate games are good. They're not like blow your pants off good, but like the Planescape Torment game is blow your pants off good.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the
Owlcat.
Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you.
Yeah, Sean. BG3 was Larian.
Damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
CD Projekt Red was one of my all-time favorites because, like, I'm a huge Witcher fan. I love The Witcher, right? I'm a freak for The Witcher. But then when, like, Cyberpunk came out and they kind of shit the bed with it, I was really upset. And I was like, oh, how the Titans have fallen. But they brought Cyberpunk back. Still enjoyed Dragon Age, the Veilguard, even though the story was okay at best. Yeah, I have another friend who has been playing the Veilguard, and they say it's actually pretty good. Owlcat made Pathfinder, Kingmaker, Wrath of the Righteous, and I do have Rogue Trader. I played a couple hours of Rogue Trader before I fell off of it for some reason. I don't know why. I haven't played the Pathfinder games.
You think her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
How long do you think the research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
Year or longer? Are they remaking The Witcher 1? I am super excited for The Witcher 4. Like, I know a lot of people are apparently really upset that, like, Geralt is not in The Witcher 4 and the story's about Ciri, but I'm like, dude, I'm so hyped for the story to be about Ciri. Combat was just never fun for me. So, I know I'm kind of going on a tangent, not really playing the game here. With The Witcher, I started in The Witcher 2. And I got it at like a garage sale and I didn't know what it was and I tried to play it and I hated it. And I gave up. And then a couple weeks later I tried it again and I hated it. I was like, this game is so frustrating, and I gave up. And then I tried it a third time a couple weeks after that, and I was like, fuck this game. It is so shitty. And I didn't touch it for months, right? And then I had no other games to play. I grew up in Alaska, so it was like freezing outside and like terrible. And I was like, what am I going to do? And I was like, I guess I'll try The Witcher again, and this time try to make it happen. It eventually clicked. Once I realized that the trick to combat in Witcher was actually like knowing what you're fighting. The prison thing in the beginning was still shitty, but then I was getting bodied by these bug creatures in like the first area. I was like, how are you supposed to get past this, right? Oh yeah, it turns out that you have to like brew specific poisons or use specific weapons like to be able to, like, you can't use your steel sword on monsters in The Witcher. It ain't gonna work. You need to use your silver sword. For like undead, you have to use like undead poisons. You have to, if it's a monster that's poisoning you, you have to be drinking anti-venom and everything. And then all of a sudden it clicks. You're like, this is monster hunting. Most of the people bitching about Siri odds are never played Witcher 3 and are just making rage bait vids. Yeah, I just disregard any videos I see about that, because a lot of them are also people who are like, women shouldn't be protagonists in video games. But like, Siri is such a powerhouse. It just feels not great. It feels good once you kind of understand it. Like, it starts to be like, you know, like in The Witcher 3, dashing around, like just like sidestepping away from attacks and like throwing your little spells and stuff, catching a person on fire, blasting another dude away, and then just like whirlwind, like attacking somebody until you chop them in half, like felt pretty good. I actually really liked a lot of the boss battles. But yeah, it's hard to get into, but once it clicks, oh boy, you're hooked. Ciri was the hero of The Witcher, basically. Yeah. Revan, what's up? What's up, my dude? How was work tonight?
You've got to have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
When will this research result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
Oh, should I Paragon go like, this guy needs his wife's dead body, or you know, should I threaten him? Here to lurk while I set my stuff up. Sounds good, bro. Cool name, Revan. I'm addicted to SWTOR. Yeah, we are some RPG fans here. Knights of the Old Republic was a game that Revan actually got me into years ago. Because I think, Revan, is that what you're going to be streaming tonight? Some old Knights of the Old Republic?
I'll tell Samesh. Next time you cut up a dead soldier, at least tell her husband the truth.
That was just the reaction we were hoping to avoid, Commander. But if you think it will help, tell Mr. Bhatia the truth. Perhaps he will understand. Please let me know if you have any other questions.
Revan was your childhood misspelling? Is it misspelled? I thought that was how Darth Revan was spelled.
Hello, Commander. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker?
Not yet. I'll be back when I have more.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Hello, Commander.
Revan,
Has any progress
oh.
been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
Tell me again what you've been
As I
told.
said, I've been told nothing. I don't understand why they won't release her body to me.
It's not as simple as I'd hoped. The military needs your wife's body for important tests.
Tests? They're holding my wife's body for tests? My wife served the Alliance faithfully. She gave her life for humanity. And this is how they repay her.
Mr. Bhatia, your wife died defending humanity. We still need her help.
What right does the military have to hold her body? She's already given her life.
If the military had asked your wife to submit to tests to save human lives, what would she have said?
It doesn't matter. She's dead. I just want her to come home. I miss her so much. Let them run their tests. Let my wife save lives so that others are spared the loss I feel today. Goodbye. Thank you for finding me answers.
Oh my god, Shepard found the meth. What are you talking about? As long as you look directly at him, that is the face of a Rizzler. That's a totally normal human bone structure. Shepard's been mewing too hard. He's like... I don't know how to do it. Alright, Presidium locations. Let's go consort chambers. I punched the dog mess out of them when the military dudes said they wanted to test the wife's body. Yeah, knowing kind of... I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't played like all of 2 or 3 or know the lore, even though these are kind of older games at this point. But like, I do want to, like, as much as I feel like that guy should have his wife's body back, I also, like, I understand wanting to advance defenses and stuff. You know, in the case of like more attacks. What's up, baby? Sha'ira. Sha'ira.
Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign.
I've had enough of your disingenuous assertions. Whack. Alright, let's talk payment.
Can't spend gratitude.
And screw defenses. Dude, is that Evie with a knife?
These credits will cover your expenses. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
What is it?
What are you offering me?
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding, a wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
Thank you.
You have quite a gift, Sha'ira.
Sha'ira.
Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
A trinket? His side faces of the nightmares. I couldn't figure out how to turn his head when I was making his, like, stuff.
But I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember
Character's face is built like a chimpanzee. Yeah. Yeah. See, like, when I was, like, building him, it was like, I'm looking at him, and, like, he might turn his face a little bit like that when I was doing the character creator, but I couldn't figure out how to, like, turn his body. So I was like, yeah, he looks good. And then I started playing, and, like, I was like, oh, whoops. But I'm gonna keep it. It gets people talking, you know. I'm gonna keep that face throughout the next game, too. Talking about am human man. Does anyone want a skateboard? These trees look great to hang on. Alright, let's see. We got the shopkeeper. What else am I supposed to do here in the Citadel?
How can I be of assistance to you today, Earth Clan?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
We must present this information to those people immediately. And I'm just like, let me do some side quests first. Let's go Presidium locations, wards access. What? I thought that there's supposed to be like a terminal or something. Maybe it's through here?
The Quarians endangered the entire galaxy.
Seen worse ships. Like I've seen a ship that had to have his jaw removed, but the skin was still there. What?
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
just a ship who's just like talking and it's just like skin flapping around. That would be crazy. What is this place? How did I miss this place?
It's good. Busy though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in from the wards.
Looks like they bounced their signal off a relay. I'll trace the new signal.
Oh. Gonna trace a new signal for us. Presidium Financial District. Okay. Let's see what we can find down here first. Like, I found a subreddit which was Share Your Sheps. And I looked through that, and like everyone made like a bunch of like really beautiful female ships, but like
profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined
that's
the
the lady.
military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
But as I was saying, all I was really seeing for like male shepherds was people that were trying to make them actually look like really good. Like unironically really good. And some of them were pretty good. But I couldn't find any like meme ones.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist.
Wayne, what are you doing?
I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
And he needed some food. Oh, well, if it isn't, it's disingenuous assertions herself.
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Assertions, not assertions. Did I say assertions? Because I think you're crazy. And you just misheard me. Who up obscure in they lairs right now? 33 times even? Those are rookie numbers. Gotta bump those numbers up. Call me when you've obscured your lair 42 times. This game at work today, I was just recapping the first hour. Made me well up. Dude, is it that... Oh my god. Don't make me afraid to play it now. I'm nervous to cry on camera. I've held it back and I've only teared up. Jax? Like Jackson Daxter? Should I have a... Oh yeah, let's There we go. Squad. Can I not change my squad? I guess I can't do it when I'm off the ship. Every time his face pops up, I fucking chuckle. Mandy was saying the same thing earlier tonight. She was like, dude, every time I see his face, I laugh. I'm like, okay. Probably a good thing, though.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Yeah.
Do you have the X mods?
Show them the merchandise.
Looks good.
It's like a reverse jump scare.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
His face looks like the shape of the Deathmask helmet from 2 and 3. Well, that's the helmet that we'll use. Once I get it.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
No more lies, Chorbin.
Drop the act. I want to know what's going on, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
How so?
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
So?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
And Jalid?
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
It made me wheeze. What?
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone?
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
Of course.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
Alright, I gotta look up this death mask thing. Death mask. Images. What the fuck? Oh my god, it really is. Already sent one on the Dis 2. Oh, Discord? Oh. Did you take a picture of my... Did you get like a screenshot of my character's face shape too? Like, blink! Put that next to it. I'll leave that up for a second just so you can if you want to. Alright, photo op done. Alright, so the journal. How much more shit do we have to do? So we got Presidium. Jalid. Where is Jalid at? CSEC Academy. CSEC Academy. The fan. Okay, so we got 2 CSEC Academy things we need to do. Take the CRT. Towards? No. Am I going the wrong way? Is this a requisition guy? Yeah. Yeah, here we go.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I'm afraid so.
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
Relax, I'm helping out.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorban can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Yeah, chop chop, Jalid. Asshole. Looks like he's mean mugging everyone. You know what? I think we're about to become a Spectre soon, so I'm not going to level up yet.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Keeping tabs on me? Chilick
Here's
my
your
balls?
shipment,
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work. As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Kor's den immediately. Now, I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
What did he give me? Paragon and inventory? Wish you would just tell me what they gave me, instead of being like, oh, inventory. So, Financial District of the Presidium. And then we can finally go to the tower. Which I think once we go to the tower and like expose Saren, then we're made a Spectre. And then they're like, oh yeah, go fly around the fucking galaxy. I'm Commander Shepard, and the financial district is my favorite place on the Citadel. Is it back here? Go fly to 3 specific places because BioWare wrote this. Isn't there like, I'm pretty sure there's like a bunch more places though, right? That you can go? Like drive around in the Mako?
They built a lake on a space station. I can't even imagine the resources needed to maintain it.
It never gets dark here. They keep the artificial sunlight on at all times.
3 main ones. This one is like a lot of empty planets to explore. Oh. Is that not it? Damn it. Where's the thing I'm looking for?
Another relay. Whoever it is, they're somewhere on the Presidium.
Somewhere on the Presidium. Back room of the Emporium. Financial district. Okay. So back here.
This is it. I'll see if I can find out where those stolen credits are going.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
Yeah, have you seen this face? You think I'm worried about a blast? You're sentient.
You're not just a program or a VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
That's fucked up.
What is the purpose of your
That's why I don't trust AI.
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
How can you say that to this thing? You know it will turn on us.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
There's no way you could get explosives onto the Presidium.
Not raw explosives, no. But I did obtain technical systems that, when overstressed, will explode quite effectively. If you attempt to leave or attack me, I assure you that the explosion will kill you.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Your override sequence. Cool, so I killed it. Biotic commune. Strange activity in the Hydra sector. The fan. And then expose Saren. So yeah, we just gotta go to the council. Here, I could just take the fast travel thing directly up into the tower. Save me a little bit of time, maybe.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Matriarch Benezia?
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this
Matriarch
conduit is?
Big Titty Zaya. Does it matter?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
The Reapers are
I tried
real.
to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
I've seen them.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Send me.
I can take Saren down.
The commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or...
Yes, Phalia. My stream crashed earlier.
Too soon. Humanity is not
And welcome back. Did you have a nippy nap?
come with joining the Spectres.
I'm ready.
I faced Saren on Eden Prime and exposed him for a traitor.
But I'm somehow wide awake. Nippy nap incoming. It'll happen. I don't know what time it is for you. You live in the same area that Kill does? Because then I know it's like probably like
Commander
morning
Shepard,
time.
Step forward.
(3:45 a.m.) That's usually about when I am like, maybe it's time for me to get ready to go to bed.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of
Yeah, that's
battle.
true.
Those whose actions elevate them above the
Oh,
rank and file.
chat.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol,
24-hour stream coming up next month.
determination, self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren.
Sleep deprivation stream, let's go.
You are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Yeah, so Mandy has like a corporate event thing going on, right? So I think November 3rd, like she doesn't have to go across the country. She's still going to be in the same city. But she has to go and like, I guess they're flying in like a bunch of other people from the company she works at all over the US. They're flying them here. So like she has to go to like this corporate thing, which is going to be like a bunch of meetings and team building exercises or whatever. And then stay there. They're all going to stay at a local hotel, and then the next day do more team building exercises and meeting shit, right? So I'm not going to see her for like 24 hours. So it's going to be the perfect time. Like right after she, leaves, I'm going to go live, and I'm probably going to be going live like, I don't know, 4 p.m. or something, 4 or 5 p.m. for me. And I'm going to try to keep streaming until 24 hours later. I don't know what I'll be playing at that point, but that's what we're going to try to do. Oh shit, ads. Wayne, what are you doing? Are you being a dickhead? Party at her work meetings. I was making a bunch of jokes about how like I'll like just stalk her. Like if they go to like a restaurant to eat, like I'll be there with like a fake beard on and like, like fucking fedora or something. All right.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Just like Santa Claus in early November.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Being Wayne dressed as Santa Claus.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
No big
He's
deal.
got a lot on his mind. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Spectre training talent unlocked. Yeah! Bring Wayne dressed as Santa Claus. Oh, that'd be hilarious. He doesn't like it if I try to put clothes on him, though. Like, we put, like, a sweater on him last year, and he just, like, froze up. I have a little harness for him because I wanted to take him for walks, right? And the harness has just print of $100 bills all over it, right? And I put that on him, and he just flops over onto the side, like, and I can't get him to go anywhere with me. He just, like, maybe I need to walk him around the house with it more. We put it on him last winter, and we carried him out the back door, and then, like, placed him down in the snow, and he just, like, freaked out. I felt so bad. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Bruh, that's his helmet? Unfortunately, you can't toggle Tolly's helmet.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
Show me what you got.
Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stock for you, Commander.
Man really thought he could remove Tally's helmet. I was hoping. I was hoping. Can't you remove her helmet in the second game or the third game? At least like under special circumstances. Light armor, medium armor, biotic amp. Limited and common. 10-8, that's just a bigger cooldown bonus. That sucks. Tech cooldown. Yeah, I don't really want to spend money on those. I think I just want to save my money for now. in her romance, but you don't actually see it. Fuck! They took everything from me! Meet him at the Alliance docking bay, accessible through the central elevator in C-Sec Academy. Okay.
In other news,
No.
still
Wrong one.
reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment. Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate. In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
What's going
I
on?
want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
There's more to
Come
this.
clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What went wrong?
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop Saren.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yeah, where does the sun go at night?
Yes, Commander?
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to know about the mission you were on together all those years ago.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries.
Find the 3-star maps. Stop Darth Malik.
Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Sounds like overkill to me.
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away?
I had a bad feeling about him right from the start.
The only thing I care
You're
about
right,
is
Commander. It's no good living in the past.
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research.
I hate corporations.
Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Noveria respects. But they aren't popular.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Oh wow, that was smooth.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse.
But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow.
Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
He doesn't matter anymore.
The captain gave up everything so I could have his chance.
I'm glad that my character's face gives people such reactions. Imagine if I went with, like, default Shep. I could look outside for a little codex entry. Let me check the Discord here for the death mask thing. Oh, he sent it directly to me. Yeah, that's crazy. He wore the death mask too long and it messed up his skull. Yeah, it imprinted my head.
Something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I didn't mean to insult you.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Froelich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year...
I don't know, I grin like an idiot all the time.
Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Froelich syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb.
Fuck that.
I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Okay, we've talked to Joker. We've got everything we can get from Joker right now. Oh, that's the airlock out. I don't want to do that. There is going to be a bunch of other people we're going to have to talk to on the ship. We're going to have to upgrade all our equipment, sell the rest of the extra equipment, at least until we get Liara. But I probably got about 2 more hours or so that I can stream, so I am going to take a quick break, go to the bathroom, grab something to drink, do all that stuff. So I'm going to throw the BRB screen up. Yeah, I'll be back in like 5-ish minutes or so. Wow. On TikTok, it looks like my camera's extremely saturated with me. But looks like it's like normal on the other one. That's weird. What if I... Huh, maybe it's just the light. But yeah, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Yo, Saints. Thank you for the sub, bro. I gotta reboot my monitor there. It's turning pink for some reason. I think my HDMI is bad. Welcome in, Raiders. 26 viewers. Dang. How's everybody doing tonight? How was your stream? How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I've been sleeping good. So I've been feeling good. Playing some Mass Effect right now. Decided that it was time to, so the reason I'm playing Mass Effect is because I played Frog Fractions. And if you've never heard of Frog Fractions, it is an absolutely wild game. Frog Fractions 2 is hidden inside of a game called Glittermitten Grove, and Glittermitten Grove has a section where you import your Mass Effect 2 save file. So I'm playing through Mass Effect 1 and 2, and then I'm going to play Glittermitten Grove, and then I'm going to finish Mass Effect. Reptar's the shit. Stream was awesome. Did a bunch of progress in Skong. Keen to lurk out some Mass Effect. Awesome, dude. For everybody who doesn't know me, I am a variety streamer. I tend to pick a game and hyper-focus on it till I feel like it's completed. But yeah, I play a lot of random stuff. Sometimes it's RPGs, sometimes I'm shiny hunting Pokemon, sometimes I'm playing games that are just so batshit insane you won't believe what's on the screen. And I've also got a bunch of crazy channel redeems and stuff too. W hyperfocus. Gonna grab some feed, man. Yeah, get your grub on. Because I know one of the things about being a variety streamer is if you switch games too often, might be a little bit harder to grow. But right now we still pretty early in Mass Effect right now, so I just got my ship. I was just gonna talk to a bunch of people.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
You doubt me? Look at my character's face. That's a handsome fella. Yeah, I tried to make him look like he was like mewling, but I messed up, so his head's shaped kind of weird.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Look at those eyes.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
I don't want no racists on my ship.
Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies.
Oh shit.
The ones to stop it.
Motherfucking rat.
We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps.
I think I already asked him this.
My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were one of the first reinforcements to arrive at Elysium after the Blitz hit. Those raiders were no match for an Alliance frigate.
What? I'm the Blitz War hero. Oh yeah, there we go.
Because of you, Commander. I can't believe you held out as long as you did.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
My eyes look so crazy right now. I don't know why.
Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I got Renegade +2 for that. For trying to call him out for being a racist. Yeah, okay, nobody's in there. Ba-ding. Alright, elevator. I think the elevator takes us down to, like, the ship hold. Yeah. Caden.
Anything you need, Commander?
Tactical appraisal?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Alright. Is anybody over here? Personnel manual? Okay. sleeper pod. Now I can scan stuff that I couldn't scan before. Oh, Metagel station.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
You've already told me about L2s.
I enlisted right out of... But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to...
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
She's already told me that stuff before. I'm just gonna skip it, sorry. The bad thing about RPGs is you never know when they're gonna say something new, or when they're just gonna repeat stuff that you've already heard. Caden's over there. So then... Okay, Garrus, Requisition Officer Rex, and Ashley. Alright, so our main crew's down here. And there's Tali.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engine.
She bothering you?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
She's useful.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tali, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Where else have you served?
You name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. She's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
Tantalus drive core?
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually, the
oh, so we got a green ship.
More than a few hours silent running, and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Where else have you served?
Oh, I just asked him that.
Carry on.
Alright, Tali.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
This ship's special.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
So you're into ships.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
That was 300 years ago.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
fitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found some. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Do they always accept?
Choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are
Not a very high population count, honestly.
surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If
What about twins?
grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
Oh, you're democratic.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Spill the tea.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
Isn't AI research illegal?
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
Neural network?
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
A hive mind.
Some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I can't imagine why.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Well, what did you expect?
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them.
Hey, Ferg, what's up?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. But we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest
Just
of the
got home from
galaxy?
dinner, you?
Why do you think they've killed
Yeah,
every
just
organic
playing
life
some Mass Effect late into the night.
You make a good point.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. Most Quarians tend to have pretty strong opinions about the Geth.
I should go.
See you later.
What'd you have for dinner? Let me, Oh my god. I think my HDMI cable's gone bad. That of the monitor I got's just not good. Every time I hit escape to like move my other window stuff around, my main game monitor here goes pink. Pub feed, bro. I got pork ribs. Mmm. I had mac and cheese for dinner.
Looking for supplies?
How often will you get new items?
Oh.
Check back often. I need to move items quick.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
All right. Master gear? What? Prototype sniper rifle only available to Spectres? Okay, I can't afford that. What else do you got? Hydra 1, Cypher Tool, Edge 2, Duelist, Banshee. Probably find a lot of this stuff. Let's talk to our human first.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit?
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, flashlight heads.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Oh, wait.
No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish... If I had been more alert, I'll make sure it doesn't happen.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Okay. There's all the equipment lockers.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
Personal inquiry.
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Come on.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Yeah. That's
I
unfortunate.
heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It isn't?
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I see your point.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I won't.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth.
That's fucked up.
Never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Damn, that's hardcore.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. not to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
Really?
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
He wants to be a loose cannon with me.
It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
Pizza's in the oven. I'm ready to race horse girls. Oh shit.
I hope you made the right choice.
And to be a loose cannon, apparently. A loose cannon racing horse girls. Have you ever played Mass Effect Saints?
Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
You've played 1 and 2? Okay, cool. It's been a long time since I played this game. Like, I haven't played it since, like, with maybe a couple years within it first coming out. But yeah, I forgot how badass Garrus was. It's like when you first meet him. 3 I just didn't get around to. Got the Legendary... Yeah, I'm playing a Legendary Edition right now. Had this emulated on my high school laptop? Hell yeah. Oh, what? I can't level up other people unless they're with me? I had to put them in my squad? Okay. Motorized joints. Cool. Alright, so what do we got here? We got an Avenger 2. We'll take that. Shotguns, scimitars, and storms. Kesslers. Snipers. Okay, I don't have any grenade launcher upgrades. No biotic amps. Shitty armor. No, pistols are like my main thing, so... Tally's locker. So Tally... What are their main things? Fuck. There's really no way for me to tell what other people can use. Alright, well I know Garrus likes sniper rifles. Turian armor. I have one thing in Turian armor. Avenger 1 versus a Lancer 1. Sure, we'll equip that. And then Caden. Lancer ones. Give him a scimitar. And a striker one. Tech and biotic protection. I think Liberator was the first one that we get, right? No, wait, or was it Onyx that you start with? Shields. Maybe we'll put him in the Liberator. Okay, yeah, Onyx was what you start with. Ashley. Oh, Ashley can actually use medium armor. Oh, well, that was the armor I think she started with, yeah. We'll keep her in the survivor armor. Rex. Alright, cool. Finally we can get back to the game.
Looking for supplies? Let's see what you bet, Commander.
Let's go to sell. Oh wait, can I just go through my inventory and select his stuff as junk? How do I know what's junk? I don't know, I guess I'm gonna sell it all the hard way.
Looking for supplies? You bet, Commander.
Cool. And then just extra sure. Let's harden weave, 12% hardening, 15% smash damage, first aid interface. We want that for sure. Finally, the galaxy map. Let's Supposedly constructed by the long-extinct Protheans, this colossal deep space station serves as the capital of the Citadel Council. Gravity is simulated through rotation, and is as comfortable as 1.02 standard Gs on the wards and a light 0.3 standard Gs on the Presidium ring. Whoa. Okay, zoom out. There we go. Serpent Nebula. Here we go. Now we're cooking. The Milky Way. Okay, so we can only go through the Milky Way, just one galaxy. The artist dig site. Hades Gamma, Voyager Cluster, Gemini Sigma, Argos Rho, Horsehead Nebula, Exodus Cluster, Kepler Vogue, Hawking Eta. Let's go. Farglus is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with an abundance of airborne hydrocarbons. Scans from orbit have detected a large concentration of xenon. Badavig is the second of the Mastodon system's giant terrestrial planets, and by far the more interesting. Most of the surface is covered by a vast sea of liquid ammonia, which a unique aquatic ammonia-based biosphere has developed. While the frozen continents are largely bereft of life, a rich bounty of complex organisms, many larger than a human, flourish in the chilly toxic seas. While dreadfully inhospitable to humans, Badavig is suitable for colonization by the Volus. Negotiations between the system's alliance and the Volus patrons, Turian hierarchy, have made good progress. Portland is an enormous terrestrial planet, half again the size of Earth. Despite its thick atmosphere and weak output of the red dwarf Macedonian leaves its surface biting cold. The crust is mainly composed of silica, but significant deposits of iron and other industrial metals are present. These lodes may prove rich enough to be profitably mined despite the heavy gravity. Matriarch's writings recovered. You were scanning the planet Portland when a strange signal came from orbit. Navigator Presley determined the signals from an ancient beacon. Your salvage team brought the beacon aboard and found one of Matriarch Dillanaga's writings in its storage compartment. Which is a very dense atmosphere of ammonia and oxygen. Its temperature surface is mainly composed of alumina with deposits of sulfur. Comm buoys in the system have recently logged a number of unregistered vessels operating nearby. Shargila has an extensive silicon-based, oxygen-breathing ecology. Heavily populated areas are covered with fine silica dust. respiratory byproduct of the world's higher animal forms. High-speed surface winds, often laden with abrasive silica dust, present a hazard. In areas where the wind deposits a great deal of silica, footing can be treacherous. EVAs are discouraged. Let's land here. Some fucking Fast and Furious type shit there. Medal of Exploration. We got here debris, stronghold, anomaly. Whoa. Manual bypass. Oh shit, this looks hard. Nice. Well, it's not as hard as it appeared to be. I go straight that way. Looks like it's something over there. Oh, sorry, capsule. Cover artifact? Oh, shit. Matriarch's writing was recovered. It's not clear who lived here, but it appears to have been abandoned for some time. The container in the tent held, among other things, one of Matriarch Dillinaga's writings. Area map. Area map of what? thorium deposit. Oh, why is everything one of these minigames? Successfully surveyed a large deposit of thorium.
Think we're good, Commander?
All right. Nice. Yo, the pizza here. It's pizza time. God damn. He needs some milk. Ah. That better load me inside the building. Fuck. You fucking kidding me? Oh, I forget this is an RPG and I have to save like every 5 minutes. Backshots classic. Also forget how easy it is to die if you just go running in. Alright, let's hack this dumb thing. Fuck. Oh, I can just try again? Seems kind of a low risk. In case they forget the password. I do the same. I thought it was gonna like lock me out, you know? Like it's like, oh, you fucked up, now you can't open it. Something just tried to pop up on my screen. That was weird. Just a shitty tent with nothing in it. I can't remember if it was Mass Effect 2 or if even in 2 if you get to upgrade this thing. Yeah, I saw something up here. Well, I think it was a loading screen. Crate. Hurricane 2 and a Reaper 2. Yeah, I'll take those. Yoink. Oh, wait. I don't know why I have to do the hacking minigame to put a marker down on a element deposit. Alright, let's take out some pirates, crazy style. If I can get there. Okay, now we save. Save before rushing into battle. How did he get behind us? And why couldn't they kill him? God damn.
Bring it on.
All patched up.
Perimeter secured.
Cool. I survived this time. Skill too low. Discover evidence that the Asari leading these slavers and Nasana Dantius, an important ambassador in the Citadel, are sisters. You should return the Presidium and confront Nasana with this. Download that evidence. All safe. Decryption skill too low. I don't think there's any like unique items that we'll specifically need to come back for. I kind of wish my decryption was higher. Nice. Upgrade kit. Metagel. Alright, nice. What? Okay, return to Normandy. There we go. Stronghold. Oh, to maintain its fleet and continue to expand, the Alliance must find new resources wherever it can. I see. Start on the outer ring. Small, distant Osagus is a small terrestrial with a trace atmosphere of methane and argon. The surface is composed of water ice and calcium with occasional deposits of light metal. During the Alliance's pirate suppression campaign in the 2160s, Batarian Luam Ranpara was caught with his frigate Tunaran grounded on Nasagas for drive discharge. When challenged by the cruiser Hyderabad, Ranpara refused to surrender. The Tunaran was destroyed attempting to take off. The debris was strewn across the southern hemisphere. Jane Rabbit, thank you. You're awesome. I don't know if you followed me. I don't want to sound like I'm like, you know, like, you should follow me. But like, I am going to be playing Mass Effect more often. There we go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let me update the follower goal. Bam. Cool. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'll be playing Mass Effect pretty regularly for a while, I think. Oh, my monitor went pink again. I think I'm gonna have to switch my HDMI. Tomorrow, of course. Alright, scans from orbit have detected a small deposit of plutonium. Let's go. What's next in the line? Ontamalka. Large hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sulfur in the atmosphere. Its massive gravity well tugs many asteroids from the outer belt inward, past the orbit of Altair and Daedalus, and eventually settle into the inner belt. Ontamalka's orbit is congested with hundreds of captured moons. Most last only a few thousand years before being ejected, dragged down into the atmosphere, or ripped apart by tidal forces, and added to the gas giant's immense rings. Attempting to navigate this chaotic environment is hazardous at best. Ships without military-grade kinetic barriers are likely to suffer catastrophic impacts. That sounds metal. Large concentration of hydrogen. Theia is an unusually large terrestrial world with a trace atmosphere of methane and ammonia. Surface is frozen and mainly composed of sandstone and other sedimentary rocks with deposits of iron and chlorides. Judging by the sedimentary composition of the crust, it appears that Altair once possessed an atmosphere thick enough to support some form of liquid. What cataclysm stripped the atmosphere and left the planet to freeze is not currently known. Daedalus.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Daedalus is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Daedalus' surface is covered by wide deserts of silicate sand with only a few areas of igneous rock highlands to break the abrasive dust-choked wind. Daedalus' orbit is congested with debris thrown inwards by the gravity of the gas giant Ontamalka. Due to a high rate of meteor impacts, exploration is highly dangerous. Let's rescue whoever's down there. Bring Rex and Tali again. Fast and Furious style. God, there's like a debris like way up here. Ooh, what's this? Lithium deposit. Crashed probe. Electronic skill too low. Oh my god. Straight north to the anomaly. Oh, it's a dead guy. Mummified Solarian? What do I gotta hack his body for? Found Captain Milan's identification tag. How it appear is impossible to know for sure. Oh, I think I see it down there. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm in danger. Sheesh, that ate up all my Omni Gel. They were lured here by the distress beacon.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahoku's command. He'd want to know what happened here. Let's get moving.
Okay, nothing we can really do about that. We can, I think, try that thing again. It'll be directly to our right. Yeah. Oh, my headphones are beeping at me now. Damn it. There we go. So I think that is everything on this planet. Let's return to the Normandy. So that was Edalus. Man Ray. It's a dwarf planet composed of light magnesium silicates with deposits of aluminum. Its surface is covered by wide swaths of ancient dark basaltic lava, possibly indicating the world was created through an impact with some other body in the system. Tremarin's magnetic field is non-existent. This makes it impossible for ships to dump drive charge from orbit. That said, Tremarin's minuscule gravity allows even cruiser-sized vessels to land safely on direct grounding. Couldn't land on Altaia. Can't land on Antamalka. I think it was the last place we were at. Macedon. We'll try Macedon again now that we have higher hacking upgrades. Just to try to see if we can get that one. Dead ahead. Running out of time for the stream as well, and my headphones are beeping, so they're gonna die soon. They need to charge. Okay, no pirates. That's good. What? It's hardened. What? Decryption. What kind of decryption skill do I need, bruh? Damn. Probably master? Fuck. That sucks. wonder. Yeah, that's definitely not long enough. What about this one? That's a USB. Good for a controller. Knossos. Phaistos is a small terrestrial with a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur and various silicates. There is little of interest in this desolate world. Therium is a distant but rich industrial world claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. Plentiful heavy metals have fueled the recent manufacturing boom on Earth. Core samples rich with fossils and simple silicon-based organisms indicate Therium was more habitable in the past than it is in the present. Perhaps it explains the many protean ruins dotting the surface, most of which have been looted by mining corporations. So maybe Therium is where we need to be. So we'll look elsewhere for right now. Many is a terrestrial world of unusually thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its surface is composed of silica with deposits of carbonaceous materials. The initial flyby probe of Armini detected multiple areas equated with oddly regular surface protrusions. Closer investigation revealed these as millions of elaborate crypts a few meters below the surface, left by a long-extinct spacefaring species called the Zyoff. Many human universities wish to perform archaeological excavations. Council law holds grave sites as sacrosanct. However, the matter has been tied up in court for a decade. Zakros is a terrestrial world with nitrogen and methane atmosphere containing trace amounts of hydrocarbons. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of water ice and hydrocarbon slush. Most of the surface is not solid enough to support the full weight of a landed ship. If approach is necessary, use shuttles or keep the ship's Mass Effect envelope up. Arcanes. Small hydrogen-helium gas giant. Arcanes has been developed as a full-featured, if modest, stopover for ships hauling refined materials from Therium. In addition to a powerful magnetic field to dump drive charge, Arcanes has a largely automated infrastructure of helium-3 refining and deuterium mining as its many water ice moons. Survey that. Let's check Athens. Because I don't actually want to find Yara right away. Pharos. Distant Pharos has only seen cursory examination by an unmanned probe. Its trace atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly comprised of tin with deposits of carbon. Deep craters have been partly filled by ice, suggesting there may be a significant amount of water locked up beneath its frozen surface. A large ice-bright crater in the southern hemisphere makes the planet visible from the inner systems leading to the planet's name. Abandoned base on the moon. The recon team found nothing of interest, but much of the debris was marked with the Magna colony insignia. Circe. Circe is a modestly sized hydrogen and helium gas giant with traces of sulfur and chlorine. These give it striking yellow-green tint. As the development of Proteus colony continues, Circe will likely be developed for helium mining. Take a large concentration of helium-3. Wayne, why are you laying on my hand right now? Nausicaa. Traces of sodium in the atmosphere give Nausicaa its overall dark gray color, but is otherwise a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. An abundance of water vapor in the upper atmosphere account for its white clouds. Like the Hanar homeworld, Proteus has more than 90% oceanic cover. The incredible heat thrown off from Athens raises global humidity to 100%, creates constant cloud cover, and powers colossal typhoons that rage across the surface year-round. Hot, humid, and storm-racked, Proteus's rare combination of oxygen-nitrogen atmosphere and carbon-based biosphere nevertheless recommended for colonization. A pilot program is studying the possibility of colonies below the ocean surface, safe from the worst effects of the weather. Large amount of free oxygen. Salamis. Geological properties of Salamis has been scanned from orbit, but little else is known about it. Due to its thick carbon dioxide atmosphere and proximity to the energetic star Athens, the equatorial daytime temperatures have been known to turn the surface molten. The crust is composed of iron with deposits of platinum group metals. Cool. Of course, we will take Tally, and maybe we'll take Ashley this time.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Okay, you're just gonna lay on my hand, Wayne? Lay on my mouse hand? Hey, you don't get to chew on me if you chose to lay there. What are you doing? Wayne. Wayne. You know what? You gotta go. Just a couple minutes, Wayne. Then I'll be getting off. Well, for everybody still here, my cat is chewing on me. He wants me to go to bed. It is about my usual, it's a bit past my usual ending time, to be honest, but usually I'm ending a little bit earlier than right now. So we'll drive for a bit. We'll get up to where the quest is going to be picking up. I normally don't stream tomorrow night because I have work the next day, and I like to take those days off. But tomorrow afternoon, less than 12 hours from now, I'll probably be going live again. Starting to really feel Mass Effect, so I might just play Mass Effect. We have been playing Darkwood as a daytime game though, so maybe a little bit of Darkwood, then maybe some Mass Effect. Ads are coming, so I'm gonna let those ads maybe run out while I try to find somebody to raid. Let's see. Yeah, I'm coming up closer to the refinery area. I see a lot of Alright, I think that'll be a good spot to save. It's our 19th save. Let's see. I had a friend online playing Expedition 33, so I think we're gonna raid out to him. He's a longtime friend, one of my better friends I've ever had. And he actually just bought me Expedition 33, so that's gonna be fun when I get around to playing that. So alright. Well, it was fun. Mass Effect's been sick. I am digging it. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Or day, wherever you are. I'll be back to play Mass Effect in, yeah, probably like 9 hours, maybe? Well, no, I'll probably play some Darkwood first. Then I'll play Mass Effect. But, oh shit, ads hit. But yeah, we'll do at least a couple hours of Darkwood. Then I'm gonna play a little bit of Mass Effect before I'll have to get off for the day. And then I won't stream again until, Friday night. Normally I take Wednesday nights, all of Thursdays off. So, with that, sleep well, don't let the bed bugs bite, you know, have a good rest of your nights, days. Thanks for being here, thanks for the raid, Saints. Much love, thanks for the follows, thanks for the subs, you are all amazing, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, have a good time.